Hello and welcome to 3rd Degree Bonsai. Today I'm visiting a local garden centre called Moorland. I also visited RV Roger next door, but they were very busy, so I don't have any footage in there. Let's begin with a quick view from the balcony of the garden centre. This is taken from the balcony outside of the coffee shop called the Engine Shed. Most garden centres look like this. They're very different from Greenwood. While you're likely to find trees here, obviously there are lots of other plants as well. Look at these roses, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Very tempting, even though I'm looking for trees. The reason for this tour is that Greenwood have trees that definitely look like bonsai. You don't need a lot of imagination to imagine what you'd like to do with it or how you want it to look. Whereas in a garden centre, which most people will have more access to, the trees are raw material, they haven't been worked on yet, they're blank canvases for you to work on, and you might well wander around here thinking, I have no idea what to do with any of these trees, I don't know what I'm looking for, and I really wish it was easier to get to a proper bonsai nursery. And if you're already thinking something along those lines looking at these trees, my advice is to look for something with small leaves and compact growth, like these honeysuckle. They didn't have a huge range of evergreens, but these are spruces, which I personally prefer over pines because I think they look much better even when they're quite compact. I've never tried bonsaiing potentilla, but I know some people have and have gotten very well with them. And now we're into the climbers. I think these are all clematis, but there are also some paracantha here and also some wisteria as well, both of which I know can be used as bonsai with great success. You do need to make sure though that you chop any parts that are climbing parts on wisteria back so they don't tangle themselves around your other trees. Now these are one of my favourites. I love Euonymus. I could quite easily buy one of each of those and try them all out. I didn't though. And next door we have another one that I love, which is beech, purple beech and green beech. And here we have another one that are used a lot, crab apples. I haven't used any fruiting trees just yet. And forsythia as well, that's another one that's used quite often. As you can see, there is actually quite a lot of choice here. It's just that you do need to use your imagination. You need to look at the plant and try to work out what you can use, what you would take off, what you would do if you did take any off. And now we have a long walk back to the bus stop so that we can go home. I came away with this beautiful purple beech. What do you think? As you can see, there are some nice low branches here, and if we cut it off there, if we cut it off here, there's a branch at the back that will make a very good leader. And that will make quite a fetching little tree with a nice thick trunk. And then if we air layer above it, that's another rather handsome tree with a thick trunk. We could even leave this fork on here in the middle as a leader. And then either side of that we have two very supple branches that I could possibly wire. Those would have to be the first air layers before we move on to air layering that final trunk. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please give us a like if you have, so that we know to make more of these. And remember, the important thing is to keep your trees alive and thriving, and everything else is just adventure. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.